Megan with Mellow Daisy Photography. Today I'm going to show you a really easy way to change color in Photoshop. I recently posted a TikTok and it was a behind the scenes video of this baby that was obviously on a tan Flocati. And then in the final picture, the Flocati was purple. And one of the comments asked, how do you change the color of the Flocati? So if you're new to newborn photography, this rug that the baby's laying on is a Flocati, but this will work on pretty much anything. And if you're new to newborn photography and you can't invest in a lot of props, their Flocatis are expensive, they take up a lot of room, you might not need or have the ability to have more than one or two. So if you get a neutral color like a tan, it's really easy to change the color. So if you look through my work, you'll see I have tons of colors of Flocatis, but I actually only have one, and it's this tan one. So this is a really easy way to have one Flocati. You're not taking up a ton of storage, you're not spending a ton of money on a million colors, and you can turn it pretty much any color you want. So if you can only buy one or two Flocatis, go with a neutral tan, and it's super easy to change the color. So the first thing that we're going to do is duplicate our background layer. You're going to press Command J, that's the shortcut. So click your background layer, Command J, and there we go. Next thing is we're going to come over here to our brush and we're going to right click and choose Color Replacement Tool. Now, the first time I tried to do this, I did not have the color replacement tool and I thought that my Photoshop was just broken or stupid. And I Googled it and I was able to go in and add it to my toolbox. So if you don't see the color replacement brush, it's not that you don't have it, you just need to go into your menu and find it and add it to your toolbox. And if you can't figure that out, I can do another video on how to do that, but I just Googled it and it gave me a few steps. So say you've done that, you've got your brush, it looks like this, it's a circle and it's got a little plus in the middle. So next thing you're going to do is to choose your color. You're just going to use your dropper and select whatever color you want. So I've already selected just kind of this like middle purple that is on the baby. And if you are not trying to use a color out of your image, you could go over here and pull up swatches or you know, whatever you want to pull up. So we've got our purple, we've got our color replacement brush. Bracket keys side to side make it bigger and smaller, and you're just going to click and start painting on. Okay, so my tolerance is not right. That's why this is not filling in. It's at 11. So I'm going to pull this up to 50, and I want the tolerance to not be super picky because there's a lot of colors in this Flocati. So you can see the difference when I change that tolerance. So the reason the plus is in the middle of the circle is because wherever that plus hits, it's not going to paint on. So like if I get up against the baby's face, see it's kind of painting on. If my tolerance was lower, it wouldn't do that. But for this, that's not a super big deal because I don't really plan to get close to her face. So you can make your brush as big or as small as you need to. You can change the tolerance to make this real picky or not very picky. And for the all the different shades and colors in the Flocati, we need it to not be super picky. So you're just gonna brush this on all over here. Now, I did select a medium shade of purple in the wrap, and you can see there's some tan color cast right there. So what I actually do for that is I just color the whole baby. Obviously not her face, but I'm just gonna color the whole wrap, and then that way I don't have any color cast issues. So I'm just gonna color all of her, and I don't want to get the bonnet because I do like the way it has different colors in the bonnet, but if I get it a little bit on the bonnet, it's not a big deal. So the only thing I really want to avoid is her actual skin. And we can do a layer mask for this. So say I brushed some on her skin, I would just come over here and click this box for a layer mask. You cannot use your color replacement brush, you need a regular one. So you got to right click, hit brush tool, and then you can mask off the baby. Now what's cool about this, if you hit your backslash, it's going to show you exactly where you're painting. So if you come in here and you mask completely, you know, off the baby, say we've masked all this, then when I go back to my background, I switch back to my color replacement brush. Now I cannot color on her. You can see I can color where the mask isn't, but I can't color where the mask is. So I'm going to press Command Z to undo that because I actually don't want that. If you ever want to undo, Command Z is your shortcut. And again, I'm just going to kind of go around her bonnet and fill in all these little spots. And that is all there is to this. So if you want to do different colors, a really easy way is to do one of them, layer mask off anywhere that's the baby's skin or anything you don't want. Once you get it done, flatten it and save it. And then after you've saved it and gotten the you know, saved copy in a safe place, hit Command Z to undo the flatten, and you can change the color without having to redo the whole thing and remask the baby. So I'm going to zoom out and see what we've got here. So this, you know, is pretty good. And you could get as picky about this as you want. You could go through and make sure, like, you know, all these little spots are filled in. For our purposes today, this is fine. So this layer mask, we're going to go back to a regular brush and just do a real quick layer mask on her face. This is not going to be very precise. This is going to be a little sloppy because this is just demonstration purposes. And again, backslash is going to show you where you've painted. All right, so her face is done. So what I would do is I would go layer and flatten, and then this would be done. I would save this, and then once it's saved, I hit Command Z and it unflattens. And then what I can do is I can go back to my main layer, or not the main layer, but the colored one, not the mask is what I mean. Grab your color replacement brush and then pull your eyedropper out and change the color. So maybe I want to try a blue, something like that. Now I can come in here and I can color the whole thing blue, and it's not going to get on her face. And you can see my mask isn't perfect. You would obviously take a little more time and do a better job on your mask. But now I could come in and change it again. And then same thing, I can flatten, save, and then unflatten and do another color and do it again. So I'm going to hit Command Z to undo all of that because I did not like that. But you can do whatever you want with that. So that's a super easy way to change your Flocati color or anything else you have. And again, if you can only buy one Flocati, get a nice neutral tan, and it can be absolutely any color you want it to be. So if you have any questions, drop a comment and I'll see if I can answer that for you. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.